I was watching some videos. I don't remember much of my childhood, but I knew that this was wrong, and my son had temper tantrums. Now, when a child has temper tantrums, like, insane temper tantrums, like, they're enraged and they're a wild animal destroying, like, yeah, they were abused to death. There's, like, my son, screamed, "I hate people, I hate people, I hate people," and he knocked over every single dining room chair. I said I hated people when I was 10 years old. I was really, really, really oppressed. And this one, I remember I was in the wrong when I was at a campground with my cousin and older brother and sister. And it was a pool, and the water was really cold. And these girls, I remember, I think she had red hair. But I don't remember much, but I remember, like, this, that I was wrong. And I know I was wrong. I don't even know how old I was, 5. She's a nice, young girl, like, teenager, trying to get me in the pool. "Oh, come on, you'll enjoy the pool. It's a little cold, but you'll get used to it. You'll enjoy it." And I got in the pool, and I screamed bloody murder, and I must have screamed obscenities to this poor teenager. I attacked her, and I know I did, and I know I was wrong. But I should not have been, I should have been, well, I mean, I was abused to death, so that was a natural reaction, a volatile reaction, like I saw that my son had. And also, when he was first harmed, he couldn't see a frisbee, an airplane, or a bird. He was withdrawn into himself, and that's what I was my whole life. Never noticed the outside world. They say is autism, but whatever a stupid label is doesn't mean anything. Abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter, I mean, I had PTSD. I can say I don't have triggers anymore, but yeah. My late husband, James Lester Sapern, and my worst abuser did give me CPTSD. They said I was never ever harmed in my life, and I make up stories, and I'm just super crazy, and I need medicine real bad. It's awful to be traumatized. Both me and my son cried by hyperventilating. That's proof that you were traumatized. But my worst abuser is in complete total denial of hyperventilating. I mean, if he like, that's proof of trauma. They don't care. Oh, I just make up stories. That's all I've ever done, made up stories, and it's just disgusting. It's sick. I never once made up a story. But repeating my shit over and over and over again, I might exaggerate a little bit. Not by much. Not by much at all. Volatile is volatile. And I had no right to attack that poor teenage girl at that pool, at that campsite, whatever campsite it was at. And I remember that girl saying, you shouldn't be comforting her. No, I shouldn't have been comforted. I should not have been comforted, but she didn't know that I was constantly, that I had craziness put into me, of screaming, what's wrong with you, what's wrong with you, what's wrong with you? And I took it all out on this little girl, young girl, teenager at the campground. I took it out all on her. However old I was, however old she was, I don't know. And I was in the wrong. And you can tell who the abusive parents are, because kids just don't act like that. They don't scream at the top of their lungs and, all the time. There was a doll that was taken away from me with Amy Weaver, who got lost in the family, and that's so sad. Like, what happened to Amy Weaver? What happened to her? I don't even know, how Vicky died. Vicky Keeler died. What happened to her? Like, what was her life like? I mean, she had kids. I know nothing about her husband or anything. I know nothing about my family member. Like, these are my cousins, okay? They're my cousins. What happened to them? Amy Weaver, I was really wrong. And how I was wrong was, there was a doll, and I was mad that she took that doll. So I screamed at her. I attacked her. Like, I'm how abusers, I'm taught that. When I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm on autopilot. But I attacked her. Screaming at her. Top of my lungs, like on the top of the staircase. You fucking did that. I don't even know what the hell I'm screaming at her. But I'm screaming. You took my dog! You took my dog! What are you doing? Ah! Ready to kill her. They're taking a dog. Now I remember, fast forward, when I went out with late Arthur Hesnell III, I had a little tiny jean jacket that I could not wear. And I was taught to be self-centered and selfish. Well, you're naturally self-centered when you're a victim. You're withdrawn. You're in yourself. I had nothing to do with that. I was traumatized. So I was taught to be very selfish, and I was just dumb because I had this small jean jacket, and it was a little too small for me, and late Arthur Hesnell III had 3 daughters. He could have very easily have given it to, and her name was Amy, oh my god. Or the other one, the younger ones. He was like, oh, I have younger, that's a nice jean jacket. Wow, that's nice, why don't you give it to one? No, it's mine. Like, I'm taught this, to be that way. And everything in my life just got wasted anyway. The way, I don't know what this dead spirit is that's on, like, my kids, that, keep a rotten room, and I do the same thing. I don't know what this dead spirit is. It's just death. It's just nervousness. You don't feel right about yourself. So, I was always there. And my kids have it too. I mean, it's like, nothing's clean where they live. And that's really sad. Now, there's 2 demons that live there, but I mean, whatever. And it's kind of like with me, like, what's wrong with me? That I'm just living exactly, how I was taught. And how, bad I feel. And it's not good for me to have my worst abuser attacking me for no reason, just out of total hate. Like, so what? I said the truth. So what? What am I supposed to do? Lie? Like, this happened. What do you want? Like, I don't want anything bad to happen, but, that's all that happened to me, and, people wronged me, like, so I hated that I was wrong. I might put this private too, damn it. Because, I wanted to get out. Okay.